If you have ever found yourself staring at your bank balance a few days before payday, watching it hover dangerously close to zero, you know the exact feeling of panic that sets in. An unexpected bill hits, gas runs out, or groceries end up costing more than planned. In that moment, your mind immediately goes to the consequences: massive overdraft fees from your bank, costly late charges, or worse, falling into the trap of predatory payday loans with triple-digit interest rates. That is usually when cash advance apps enter the conversation, and one of the most popular apps you will see recommended is Brigit. But the moment you start looking into getting money ahead of your paycheck, a massive question pops up. Does Brigit charge interest? Are you just swapping one debt trap for another, or is this actually a safe financial cushion? The short and direct answer is no. Brigit does not charge interest on cash advances. There is no APR, no compounding interest, and no late fees if you cannot pay back the advance on the exact day you originally selected. On paper, that sounds like a massive relief, especially if you are terrified of getting sucked into high-interest debt cycles. But before you download the app and start taking out advances, you need to understand how Brigit actually operates, because while interest is zero, borrowing from Brigit is not completely free. Instead of charging traditional interest, Brigit uses a subscription model. To access cash advances, which usually range from $25 to $250, you are required to sign up for one of their paid monthly tiers, such as their Plus or Premium plans. These plans cost anywhere from roughly $8.99 to $14.99 per month. Here is where the financial reality sets in, and why you must evaluate the real cost of this setup. If you take out a $50 cash advance to cover gas, pay it back in a week when your paycheck arrives, and pay a monthly subscription fee of nearly $15 to access that advance, you are technically not paying interest. However, mathematically, paying $15 to borrow $50 for a single week creates an equivalent cost structure that resembles a high-interest loan. If you use the app every single month, that subscription fee becomes a recurring bill that silently eats away at your income. This brings up a key fear that many users experience: the cycle of cash advance dependency. When money is tight, getting an advance feels like a lifesaver. But when your next paycheck arrives, Brigit automatically deducts the advanced amount to settle the balance. Suddenly, your next paycheck is $50, $100, or $200 short right out of the gate. This shortfall often forces people to request another advance just to make it to the following payday. Before you know it, you are locked into a continuous loop of borrowing your own money, paying a monthly membership fee just to keep your head above water. So, how does Brigit determine whether you even qualify for an advance? Unlike traditional lenders, Brigit does not perform a hard credit check, so using the app will not impact your credit score. Instead, they connect directly to your primary checking account and use an algorithm to examine your banking history. They evaluate factors like recurring income, deposit consistency, spending habits, and how much buffer balance you keep in your account. If your bank activity looks unstable or your income fluctuates too dramatically, Brigit may deny your request or give you a much smaller advance limit than you were expecting. It is also important to consider funding speeds. If you need money immediately because an emergency bill is due today, standard transfers on basic plans can take up to 2 to 3 business days. To get money in your account in 20 minutes, Brigit may require an instant express fee unless you are on a higher tier membership plan. These small fees, combined with monthly subscriptions, represent the real cost of using the service. The actionable takeaway here is all about how you strategically handle these financial tools. First, treat cash advance apps like Brigit strictly as a temporary emergency backup, never as a routine strategy for supplementing your income. If you find yourself needing to request an advance every single pay cycle, the app is no longer solving your emergency. It is hiding a fundamental budget deficit. Second, calculate your true costs. Before signing up for a subscription tier, weigh the monthly fee against what your bank actually charges for overdrafts or what other non-subscription alternatives cost. If you only need emergency funds once or twice a year, paying a monthly fee 12 months out of the year is mathematically inefficient. Third, take advantage of the app's preventative tools rather than just borrowing. Brigit offers account monitoring features that alert you when your balance is dropping to a level where an overdraft might occur. Use these alerts to adjust your spending immediately rather than waiting until your balance hits zero. Finally, set a clear exit plan. If you must use an advance to pull through a difficult month, make a conscious effort to adjust your household budget over the following 2 pay periods so you can break the cycle, pay off the advance, and cancel the paid subscription plan once you are back on stable ground. Brigit can be a helpful, interest-free safety net during an unexpected tight spot, but staying informed on how the subscription fees work ensures that you keep full control over your money.